Hello everybody, this is Fernando for the latest Urban Legends video. I thought I would mix another one of these in here while I'm continuing to do your cryptids and monsters suggestions. Please keep posting those suggestions here. I'll do a few more of them throughout the next few weeks. But this one, yes, falls once again under the Urban Legends side. This one is from the website urbanlegendsonline.com, and it seems like it's another cautionary tale that's told through children around the world to make sure that they do not do anything bad. Otherwise, they might have something else happen to them, such as the case with this urban legend here. Never heard of this one before. Maybe some of you have, maybe some of you haven't as well. Has an interesting title on it as well. It's called Lies and Fireflies. So let's go ahead and let's share all the info here. I'll give my own thoughts and opinions. Let me know what you guys and gals think about this one as well. So here's what it says. There was once a young girl who constantly lied about everything. She sprinkled lies into everything she said. She lived with her widowed grandma and helped her to make money by sewing clothes and selling them. As she cared for her granddaughter, the woman became aware of the child's lying problem, and no matter what her grandmother said or how much she was scolded or punished, the girl refused to change her ways. Thinking it was just a childhood phase, the old woman hoped her granddaughter would grow out of it and stop lying so much. Well, one day, the child accidentally lost her grandma's sewing supplies under the floorboards and refused to even try to get them back. Grandma had had enough. She was outraged and tired and knew the girl would eventually be the death of her. And so that night, Grandma put tranquilizers in her granddaughter's desert and sent her to bed. The last thing she remembered as the medicine began to take effect was seeing fireflies flickering outside her bedroom window. While the girl slept, Grandma took her bits of spare sewing supplies and used them to stitch her granddaughter's mouth closed in her sleep. Just as she tied off the final stitch, the woman had a massive heart attack and died at the child's bedside. Now, any kid under the age of 12 who lies profusely will be found by the young girl's grandmother. You'll dream of fireflies, and she'll bring her sewing kit with her, and when you wake up, your mouth will be stitched closed. Then that's it. That's everything associated with this urban legend. So let's talk about that here. Interesting urban legend, right? It almost takes a supernatural twist at the end where it's almost like grandma suddenly becomes the next version of a boogeyman. Again, a cautionary tale of sorts for children everywhere to not do certain things, to make sure that they don't have other bad things happen to them afterward. But that's essentially what this urban legend was all about. Apparently, this young girl absolutely refused to stop lying, so much so that eventually grandma had enough and she was able to take some of her sewing supplies and then using some tranquilizers was going to put the granddaughter to sleep as she was sewing her mouth shut. Only she had that heart attack right there at that last moment, right when the final stitch was done. And now this child presumably forever had her mouth sewn shut, like either she couldn't take it off or something like that. But yeah, that's apparently what this urban legend was about. You always wonder with urban legends if there's any truth associated with them. Maybe there was in this case. Maybe there really was something that occurred similar to this somewhere out there in this world sometime in the past, or maybe it was something completely different but then morphed into this story here. Either way, that's essentially the urban legend. So anyone out there who has children who are under the age of 12 who lie profusely and stop, basically refuse to stop doing so, apparently you can tell them this urban legend, and then that way it'll ensure that hopefully they can stop lying altogether. But that's pretty much it. That's all the information associated with this urban legend. Let me know what you guys and gals think with the comments down below as well. All right, everyone. Thanks again as always. Take care. Bye.